Welcome to RawTake, everyone, the lifeline to your unfiltered media experience. I'm your host, Gion Thomas, and before we get into the show, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Earlier this week, the publishers of the Dr. Seuss company came out and said that they were going to stop publishing 6 books. Now, this came from no pressure from no one, no Democrats, no organizations, no one put pressure on them. They did an internal review and they decided to self-govern themselves and take down these books. People are outraged. Fox News made the biggest deal out of this. Let's check out this clip.
Seuss, Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Well, Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss.
Fox News is consumed with cancel culture. Cancel culture it's not honestly a real thing. Yes, some people are getting canceled, and yes, some of this stuff is going overboard, but people have to understand that this is a marketing ploy by corporations to get people to buy more of their products. When was the last time you bought a Dr. Seuss book? Honestly, people. When was the last time you engaged with a Dr. Seuss book? You said, oh yes, let me read Dr. Seuss. I mean, unless you have small children, and even nowadays, most small children aren't even interested in Dr. Seuss or any of the things that when I was a child, people were interested in. So they are making this a huge deal for no reason. And people are just missing that it's a marketing ploy, because as soon as a company or someone says they're going to take something off the shelf, meaning it's not going to be there anymore, people are going to rush in and buy that product. So it's just creating hype so you can buy these books. But one of the things that I don't understand is what's the huge outrage? We are getting rid of racist imagery, especially racist imagery that is shown to children. Why would you want to have children looking at racist images, looking at images depicting black people as almost ape-like? Why would you want that? Why would you want a depiction of Asian people being yellow and just feeding into these stereotypes? That's what the company did an internal review and said, hey, this stuff is not aging well. This doesn't look good on us. And this can come back to bite us. And so they took the initiative to take these books down, acting like snowflakes, because we're getting rid of stuff that they don't even read, listen to. You know, it's just because it's attacking the racist imagery. That's the whole outrage for them. They're like, how are you going to get rid of our racism? We like our racism. Don't take our racism out of context. Like, what? What is wrong with you people? This is a good thing. We are moving forward. We are putting the bad things behind us. We are putting our racist past behind us. But it's like these conservatives just want to put it on a banner and just wave that flag and just be like, this is how it was. And I understand, you know, some people will say that getting rid of this stuff it's like trying to make history look all clean and proper. And so my whole solution for this is put some of this stuff in the museum where it belongs. It's just, that's the most common sense approach to this. Put books like that in a museum or have it behind a paywall or let people know, you know, what they're getting when they buy this book. But I don't think it should be at school, readily available to kids. I don't think that's the way to go with this. But I just feel like we're just getting away from what's really going on here in America. And we're focused so much on the cancel culture. But, you know, Republicans will be outraged about cancel culture, but They'll be quiet on people not getting health care. They'll be quiet on people not getting stimulus checks. They'll be quiet on not raising the minimum wage. But you're trying to get rid of racist imagery in America? Oh no, they're going to have a huge outcry about that. It's asinine and it's backwards. And just to have these conservatives play towards blaming the Democrats like Senator Kevin McCarthy did.
Constitution, we generally defer to states and counties to run elections. Democrats want to change that. First, they outlawed Dr. Seuss, and now they want to tell us what to say.
It's not even the Democrats. Like I said earlier in the video, this was an internal decision that the company made. None of this makes sense. We have people starving, people crying out for help, and the Republicans are worried about Dr. Seuss and Pepe Le Pew and all of this other stuff and Gina Carano. It's just it just makes my head explode because we are not focused on the right thing. We are all over the place and people are suffering. That's just the thing. People are suffering and you are focused on cancel culture. People are getting canceled out of their homes. People are getting canceled from their healthcare insurance. But you want to talk about a book? You want to talk about Pepe Le Pew, and it's just all this stuff that doesn't matter to people who are losing their jobs, who are losing their livelihood. They don't care about Pepe Le Pew or Dr. Seuss. No one cares about that. But this is a way for y'all to deflect from the real issues. And focus on this culture, on this cancel culture BS. When we got people who need stimulus checks from 8 months ago, people who need vaccines from months ago, but y'all want to worry about Pepe Le Pew and Dr. Seuss and whatever else the next thing they cancel. It's just these things. The real American people don't really care about that. American people want to know when their next meal is coming, how they're gonna put the lights on and put food on the table. That's what they're focused and worried about. Not Dr. Seuss. What can Dr. Seuss pay their bills? Can Dr. Seuss put food on the table for them and their kids? No, I don't think so. So let's leave this Dr. Seuss and all this cancel culture BS out the window. And I don't expect nothing from Fox News, but just the fact that they just harped on this and made something out of nothing, and they know that the people who watch Fox is just they're just gonna feed on it like red meat, like bait. It's just asinine. You know, it's just a disservice to the people who watch their channel. That's why, just don't watch Fox, y'all. It's going to rot your brain. It really is. So, guys, that's our show. Don't get caught up into the cancel culture. It's not worth it. It's not really affecting nobody. And a lot of these companies are taking it upon themselves to do these things. It's not the Democrats. The Democrats don't care about that. The Democrats are trying to pass HR 1 and get people $15 minimum wage. That's what the Democrats are focused on. The Republicans are the only ones focused on this cancel culture BS. So, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads. Also, you can find us anywhere where you can listen to podcasts. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.